Hello friends, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be doing a little mini quick review of the Hank & Henry Slick With Me liner. This is in Blickity Black. I received this in my September Boxy Luxe and I've been playing with this for a few days, putting it through some tests. I have some positives, I have some negatives, but I also have what I think is a good deal, which is why I wanted to kind of hop on here and give you this review right away, so that if it interests you, maybe you can take advantage of it. So Hank & Henry, I've actually done a review of their products before. I did a review of a liquid lipstick and I will link that review down below. They don't have a huge number of products. They have some lip products, both the matte long-lasting liquid lipsticks as well as some lip glosses. They also have some eye products in that they have some eyeshadow bundles as well as mascara and eyeliner, and they also have brushes, and I think I have just told you their entire product line. Interestingly, they also have a makeup institute that they do. I didn't look too far into that. And they also have merchandise on Teespring, and I am fairly sure they have almost as much merchandise as they do actual makeup products. I will say that I do really like their packaging. I think their owl logo, if this will focus, is super cute. And what I liked about their liquid lipstick packaging is it looked like a bullet lipstick, and then it wasn't. Like, it was really cool packaging. So I do think they have a really neat aesthetic. They've also done some collaborations lately. They did one with Candy Lover, who is a social media person who I don't know particularly well as Rich Lux, and then the celebrity drag queen, Mayhem Miller. So they have some of those going on. So it seemed to be a very social media aware kind of brand. So let me tell you about this eyeliner in particular. This, as I mentioned, is called Blickity Black. They also have a Blickity Blue liner, which is like a navy blue liner. If you're buying this from them, it is $17. That is in US pricing. It appears you can buy this with Amazon Pay if that's of interest to you. They describe it as their hashtag Slick With It liquid eyeliner that have a matte/satin finish with a formula that glides on perfect. The formula also is transfer resistant for a long wear hold, or transfer resistant for a long wear hold, I should say. That's really as much as they say about it. It is this kind of, I always have a hard time telling between like a brush tip liner and felt tip liner, but it's like a felt tip liner. It is the kind that you sort of shake to make sure that you keep the product moving to the tip. And what I will do now is show you the application of what I have on right now. So let's apply this, and I'm just going to zoom you in so you can see that a bit better. So you do have to keep shaking this in order to get it to be its blackest black. It confused me at first because the tip of this is brown. So I thought, was I wrong about this being a black liner? But it is a black liner, it's just the color of the packaging. So I do find this has a really nice, precise tip, which really allows me to get into the inner corner of my eye. And if you've watched any of my videos before, you know the way that I do eyeliner is I kind of don't use the tip, I use the edge and almost just lay it along my lash line. Was I actually in frame while I was doing that? I'm not sure. So I'm going to go on to the other side without shaking it again to see if I can sort of show you the experience I had. There we go. I was able to get this very precise, and it is very black. So let me tell you the pros and cons of this product. An eyeliner can be a little bit tricky because you can get really good ones at the drugstore. So you have to have a really great liner for it to stand up against some of the options that you can get at a pretty good price. And I think for the most part, this is a good liner. I love how precise the tip is. I love how black it is when it goes on. Now you do need to keep shaking it. I did find the first day that I used this, I shook it before I put it on my first eye, and then I put it on my second, and I noticed that about an hour after application, I didn't notice when I was first applying, but it wasn't quite as black on that side. I think because I didn't sort of keep the formula moving to the tip enough when I was doing my second eye, but it is very black as long as you know to keep going with it. It layers over itself perfectly fine. So there's some eyeliners that when you put it on, they start to dry, you then can't really go back over it again, but you can with this. And I did not find that it flaked, and I did not find that it smudged at all when I was wearing it. Now, the one thing that I will mention, and you know, no eyeliner is going to hold in through everything. When I was testing this one day, I was maybe about 6 to 7 hours into the wear time for it. I totally forgot I was wearing eyeliner, and I sort of went to town at rubbing my eyes. My eyes have been a little itchy and allergy prone lately. And I was like, oh wait, I'm wearing eyeliner. And I went and looked, and it had rubbed away in those places, but it had just sort of rubbed away cleanly. It hadn't smudged or bled, and never did I get it sort of running down or anything, which was good. So it's not my favorite liner. It's not as bomb-proof as my like Holy Grail Butter London liner, but it is good. Now, one of the things I will say is I did mention that I think there is a good deal out there. So let me show you something. And if you're watching this video any other time than September 2019, I don't know if this deal will still be out there, but they currently have a bundle where they combine both the Blickity Black liner and the Blickity Blue liner, as well as their mascara. The mascara is kind of interesting looking as well. I can't talk about the formula or anything of it. Again, it has beautiful packaging, but the interesting thing is it's a double-headed mascara. So there is one wand that looks like your typical fuller, slightly curved wand for your upper lashes, but then there is also a very small, narrow wand for your lower lashes. So if you are somebody who likes both of those, again, I can't speak to the formula, but it's kind of a neat looking idea, but you can get both the eyeliners and the mascara for $30 US. So if you're interested in trying out the liners or their mascaras, basically that means each product is like $10 US, which kind of brings it down to almost drugstore pricing. So I wanted to get this review out right now because I think that if you are interested in it, I don't know why that's so hard to say, now might be a good time to try it out, as well as those other products, especially for something fun like a blue liner. And I do think that this has more positives than negatives. As I said, it's not my absolute favorite, but if you're buying it in a bundle like that and getting it for a good deal, that seems like a good deal. So I would love to hear your experience with this. If you get BoxyCharm and BoxyLuxe and you have tried this, let me know your thoughts. Let me know that in the comments down below. If you like this video and this review, please give it a thumbs up. Also, let me know what you think of my background. I'm maybe thinking of keeping it this way to have the extra light from the window. I'm kind of liking that backlit thing. I feel like it's making it look a lot brighter in here. Let me know that as well. Thanks so much, you guys. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye.